Welcome viewers, please like, comment and subscribe. I'm conscious that the palace itself does now not mirror us. There are photographs of humans who don't seem like us on the walls. Ngozi Fulani says palace race incident used to be abuse, says charity boss Ngozi Fulani. The black charity boss at the center of the modern royal racism row has stated she felt her Rastafarian pleasure used to be underneath assault at the Buckingham Palace tournament that she nearly didn't attend due to the fact of the British Empire's hyperlinks to slavery. Ngozi Fulani described her auction block moment, a reference to her enslaved African ancestors who have been sold and offered from public sale blocks by using imperialists prior to attending a violence against women and girls reception hosted with the aid of Camilla, the Queen Consort, on Tuesday. Lady Susan, the Prince of Wales' 83-year-old godmother, resigned from the family on Wednesday after she many times challenged Ms. Fulani about the place she used to be from when she stated she used to be British. Fulani, founder of Sista Space, the UK's main home abuse charity for black women, is a Rastafarian girl whose African ancestors had been enslaved in the royal family's identify at the top of the British Empire. Fulani did now not experience that cozy going to Buckingham Palace, however, in the end determined to attend as a consultant of her charity. In phrases of our history, I did have what I name an auction block moment prior to attending the event, Ms. Fulani advised The Independent. I'm conscious that the palace itself does now not mirror us. There are pics of humans who don't seem like us on the walls. There is no trace of black human beings at the best possible stage inside the structures. Historically, the solely time black human beings have been in that vicinity used to be of service. I'm very aware of the records of these spaces and nicely conscious of the dialogue around racism in the royal household too. However, my function was once to characterize Sista Space and to promote the 16 days of activism. So, yeah, that used to be what I used to be focusing on. Fulani described herself as a passionate suggest for human rights who is proud of her ancestry and embraces possibilities to mirror this via her attire. An remarkable slimming product for the stomach wonder Patchby Taboola sponsored links. However, at some stage in her go-to to the palace, the Sista Space CEO stated that this attracted the incorrect type of interest ensuing in the interrogation from Lady Hussey. Lady Susan Hussey stood down from her honorary function after apologizing for her feedback. Lady Susan Hussey stood down from her honorary function after apologizing for her comments. When I'm going to sure places, I'm very proud of my way of life and my background, so I will put on something authentic. I suppose perhaps I stood out somehow, Ms. Fulani added. But there have been a lot of humans that stood out. And as a couple of white colleagues stated to me, nobody requested me what nationality I was as. This doesn't take place to different people, it doesn't appear to human beings who are white. Nobody's going to query their background, identification or their proper to declare identity. Despite her ordeal and tries from racist trolls to justify what took place to her, Ms. Fulani stays steadfast. I have the proper to go somewhere, and I will stand tall anywhere, she said. I stroll into any place, the entire world belongs to me, as it does to anyone else. I had on a red, gold and inexperienced headband, a cowrie shell necklace in the ankh, an historical Egyptian image which means life that some black people and Rastafarians put on in cognizance of its sanctity. I assume that's what drew Lady Hussey due to the fact there have been so many human beings in the place. Anytime I go to these spaces, I need to convey my records with me. I stroll with my ancestors, accept apology. And that was once what, I think, was once beneath attack. The modern-day incident follows allegations of royal racism from Prince Harry and Meghan in the course of a bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021. It comes as it emerged that the royal household possibly disregarded serious far-right threats to Meghan's life, tested through the Met Police closing week, through denying the couple and their kids get admission to safety throughout UK.